What's up, you guys? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very, very much. I appreciate you more than you could imagine. If you're a new subscriber, occasionally we do giveaways on the channel. If you'd like to participate, there's 4 free things to do that are quick that will make you eligible so you have a chance. Comment down below, hit the bell, subscribe, and hit the like button so that you help me out with the algorithm. And if you get selected for the giveaway, in videos that follow, we actually tell you within the video who got selected. So let's get into it. It's Sunday the 28th, 2021. I'll probably post this video likely on Monday, and we're going to go over a few interesting things. For starters, we got Justin Sun spending over 78 milli on an art piece, Le Nez, but some people would call it Le Nez, but I believe it's Le Nez, because as we could see, nez is nose in French, and this guy's got a big honker, just like me. Now, El Salvador celebrates Black Friday, buys 100 BTC for 20% off. Got a big bad Black Friday sale. And Sandbox token sand rallies 260% in November ahead of play to earn in the wild, wacky, crazy Metaverse. And in my next video, or the video that follows my next video, I'm going to get into how cloning is going to affect the Metaverse and why it's going to be something that almost everybody is going to be so into. As much as they're into their social media accounts, it's going to make their social media accounts pale in comparison. I think you're going to love that upcoming video, and I'll be getting into that, like I said, next video or the video right after that. So let's take a look and see where's Bitcoin right now today. It's what is it? It's 8:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, just so that you know my point of view, or POV as they say. And yeah, so the 28th of November 2021, and it is $54,335.50 BTC, and that's okay because she's going to go back up. We got Tron sitting at 0.09, and we've got Bittorrent, good old Bitty, doing 0.003, another golden gem there. A monster in disguise. We got the holy grail for crypto traders, consistent average returns of over 5%. We got NFTs as micro social networks, the path to crypto adoption. You know, when those NFTs roll in, and when you have your kids rolling through McDonald's begging for the NFTs that I am sure McDonald's and other fast food chains are going to integrate for kids, it's going to bring parents that are not in the mainstream of crypto but are from the other mainstream, you know, the other world, the non-crypto, non-NFT world. It's going to start introducing it to the parents. It's going to pique their interest, and the mainstreaming is going to come more faster and more furious with that and other techniques that are going to be put into the real world. We got El Salvador celebrating, hey, Black Friday, give me some more Bitcoin, because we got it at 20% off. We got NFTs as micro social networks, the path to crypto adoption. We've got the future is Bitcoin, according to South Park creators. You know, even South Park is getting in on the action. Why is that? Well, because they're trying to use it to get more attention and make themselves continue to be hip and relevant. And here we go. It's the future. We've all decided centralized banking is rigged, so we must trust more in the fly-by-night Ponzi schemes, said the motel clerk, accepting Bitcoin as payment. And this is obviously one of their skits in South Park. South Park, the animated TV series that often tackles topical issues with a comedic twist, showed Bitcoin being used as a mainstream means of payment in the not too distant future. In the post-COVID episode of its 24th season, which aired Thursday, South Park depicted one of the show's protagonists, Stan Marsh, paying for a stay in a cheap motel using Bitcoin roughly 40 years from now, when the pandemic is jokingly about to end for good. It does feel like it's been 40 years already. The fictional Super 12 Motel Plus, in a future where nearly all brand names have Plus and Max included, only accepts Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, with the show having Marsh pay using a plastic card with the BTC logo and a QR code. Well, that's definitely going to be a reality. I mean, there's no big bad looking glass to look in and think that way, because that's certainly going to happen, and I don't think it's going to be taking 40 years from now to be happening. We got some big boys doing a little bit of fighting. Binance CEO counters Elon Musk for bringing up some Dogecoin issues. So I don't really call this fighting. It's really like poking each other, tapping each other in the eyeball, and walking away. The world's richest man punches Binance to address some issues related to his favorite digital currency. Twitter has become an arena for another cryptocurrency related battle, to Binance experiencing ongoing issues with the Dogecoin withdrawals. Tesla CEO Elon Musk, one of the world's biggest Dogecoin fans, took to Twitter on Tuesday to bring up issues related to Dogecoin withdrawals on Binance, tagging Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao. Musk wrote, "What's going on with your Dogecoin customers? Sounds shady." Binance's official Twitter account took about 30 minutes to respond, arguing that there's nothing shady with the issue and citing a fresh Twitter update regarding the problem. The root cause is a technical issue during the recent update process that caused old transactions to be resent to 1,674 users, said Binance. You know, there's a lot of that going on because there's a specific host I use for some of our internet properties, and I don't want to bash anyone. I'm not even going to mention the name, but long story short, just in the last, I'd say 72 hours, this host did that exactly. They were sending us repetitive messages. We were trying to do some work to our infrastructure, and everything that could go wrong did go wrong, and we did fix it in that build out. However, our provider, our bridge, caused us a lot of grief, meaning a lot of wasted time and energy, and something that should have taken X amount of time took 3x amount of time, and it was part of their system malfunctioning and doing things in duplicate, triplicate, and 10 and 15 times that they should only have been doing once. So I really understand here the frustration of what's happening in there. So let's go to Le Nez. Forget about the metaverse. Justin Sun spent over 78 million on an art piece, Le Nez, and this is from Business Wire. You know, I did not set a timer for this video, and I want to keep it not too long, not too short, and truthfully, I have no idea how long exactly. I mean, obviously I have an idea, but I'm just kind of thinking out loud and sharing this with you as a viewer, which you wouldn't normally know, that I basically do not have my timer that's going to assist me in knowing when to end this video so that it runs the way I would like it to run. So if I'm pausing here, it's just because I'm trying to figure out exactly where I'm at with no timer. So this should be interesting. Okay, back to it. So nothing gets more eyeballs in today's crypto world than the metaverse and NFT. The former has drawn a swarm of companies, large and small, including Meta, parent company of Facebook, Microsoft, Disney, Nvidia, and BATJ to place their bets, but most of them hastily jumped on the bandwagon without noticing the lack of actual use cases in this field, a crux that currently needs to be solved. So I'll tell you something, I'm going to jump out on a little whim here. Zuckerberg with Facebook, he bought Oculus way before anyone was thinking, or at least outwardly thinking, about the metaverse. And if he was, he's one of the first. But I think it's more of an Oculus thing. I don't think they're going to be leaders in the metaverse. I think they're riding the marketing hype to get as much attention as they can, and perhaps they may also have an offering that's faster than everyone else's because of the Oculus factor that gets them in there first, and they try to maybe spin a perception of what the ideal metaverse is, but it will not be them, and you heard it here first, or at least one of the first to say it is myself. So, and I'm not going to be wrong. Aim high, bring the world-class artworks as NFTs. The piece that Justin Sun clinched this time is not to be taken lightly. Featured on the cover of the catalog at Sotheby's sale of... See, with everything that Justin Sun does, I got to tell you something, you know, with all the naysayers out there, he knows, as I keep saying, how to stay in the public eye. His marketing is good. Just because his English isn't good does not mean that what's upstairs is not good and that the people behind him are not good. So I would encourage you, if you're feeling any frustration at all, think about it. Would it be throwing $70 million around and $1.1 billion around like tissue paper if he really felt that he was involved in a project that's going absolutely nowhere? I implore you to consider very strongly that the biggest projects, the most lucrative events that transpire, and I know from personal experience, they take time. And if you don't have patience and you don't have time, You should not be in this industry. It is wrong for you. And the crypto sphere should be something that you admire from afar and dabble with. But if you can make yourself have patience, the rewards, I believe, in my opinion, not investment advice, do your own due diligence, pretend this is just entertainment and that I know nothing of what I'm speaking of. Do your own due diligence. However, I believe strongly that you will be rewarded and you will love that you were involved so early on in Bittorrent and Tron Trx. Look out for my upcoming videos. As usual, I hope this finds you healthy, happy, and I will see you on the next video.